What's up people, Course coming at you with another Paragon deck build. Today I'm going to put up my second build for Morigesh. I've been trying different builds out with her and this one I'm liking as well, so I want to put it up for you guys and see what you think. So Morigesh, I'm only level 2 with her. I played 3 or 4 games with her in PvP, so I kind of got the hang of it, and this is one of the builds that I'm going to be trying. So here we go. So I started with the Archmagus, the new prime card change, whatnot. This one gives you 30 power. The alternative is the attack speed, then the Centurion, but I chose the 30 power because I think that's more viable at the end game there. So that's once you kill Aura Prime, of course. As we get down here to the consumables, I have it pretty filled out here. I start out with the health potion, mana potion, Scout's Ward. I'm going to be playing her mid lane. So I want to have my Scout Ward so that I at least have one side warded out so I know somebody's coming from that way. Health potion, mana potion, just because that's standard. She does go through a bit of mana. You might get poked out at a little bit, so you want to have your health potion there. So standard stuff there. As we get to about level 7, I'll swap out the health and mana potion for the Hunter's Drink and the Shaman's Drink because they'll start to heal me for more than the health and mana potion. Last cards that I have in here are the 2 strike tokens. I keep these just in case I have to back earlier than I want. I'll have these cards so I won't be floating any points. So they're just there in case you need them. If you don't, ignore them. So as we get down here to the deck proper, I have 2 throwaway cards. And the Brawler's Ward here is actually going to be in for the whole deck. Or it can be, or you can put it in at the end. Let's go ahead and look at the Brawler's Ward real quick. Now, as I always say, keep a ward in your deck, whoever you are. If you feel like you need more vision early on, take the Brawler's Ward. If you don't, just keep your Scout's Ward until late game. So I usually don't equip my Brawler's Ward until I'm at my last couple of points. So I'm just about max build. That's when I'll equip my Brawler's Ward. And this card is 6 power, 30 mana, and then 6 power once you fully upgrade it. I equipped it with 3 minor strikes, giving me a nice little boost of power, nothing crazy, and a little bit of mana. So, but most importantly, you want it for the vision. Now my 2 throwaway cards are the Fountain Spikes. So this is just like my other deck. I like the Fountain Spikes. I think they work well with her. They're both the same, so I'm just going to go over one. So the Fountain Spike gives you 6 power, 30 mana, then another 6 power, 30 mana once you fully upgrade it. So it gives you a nice little bit of power, but more importantly, it gives you that mana. And she does consume a bit of mana because she is a caster. You want to keep not spamming her hex, but you want to keep harassing people with your hex. So you want to make sure you have mana to do that. Right here, I equipped it with 3 minor casts. If you want, you could equip it with mana, but I like going with the damage more. I think that's more viable, power over the mana. Now, 2 of those I keep until about mid game, and then I might start dropping them off. As we get down to the deck proper, the deck, I made a few changes to it than the other one. Mainly, I added the Necroveil and the Staff of Adamant, but the Shadow Scrolls are still the same, and that's what I start out with. The first card that I'm building is a 9-point Shadow Scroll. 6 power, 2 ability pin, 4 ability pin once you fully upgrade it. I built this way because most of her damage is coming from her abilities and her ability to finish people off with her ultimate. So you want to be able to poke out at people, so you want to have that power first so you're actually hurting them, and then you want that ability pin so you're cutting through that armor. So I like this card. That's the first one that I built. Now I have 2 other Shadow Scrolls, but I'm not going to build those until a bit later. The next card I'm going to go with is actually going to be the Necroveil. So the Necroveil gives you 2 ability pin, 6 power, and then on player kill, you enter the shadow plane for 3 seconds. Now the reason I like this card is because it gives you an extra escape. Her escape is subpar at best. She starts running a little bit faster, but realistically you're not getting away from Chimera, you're not getting away from Greystone. You might get away from Greystone, but you get my point. You're not getting away from anybody who can stick to you because the speed boost isn't that great. So Necroveil will allow you to finish the target off and then give you that 3 seconds to dash away. At the very end, sometimes they're still going to catch you, but it'll just give you that extra bit of survivability. It gives you an extra chance because if they can see you, they're probably just going to jump on you. So that's why I go with the Necroveil. I equipped it with 3 minor strikes, so it gives me a nice little bit of power, but more importantly, it gives you that survivability. That's why I go with the Necroveil. Now the next card that I'll build will be the Shadow Scroll. And I have 2 Shadow Scrolls, they're both the same. This one I equip with all major casts because like I said before, you want her to hit hard, you want her to be doing good damage. So pure damage is what I build in the Shadow Scroll. The next card that I build is going to be the Staff of Adamant. This card gives you 6 power, 30 mana, and then 12 power once you fully upgrade it. I like this card because that power mana combination is perfect for her. So I built this with 2 advanced manas, which is 90 mana a piece, and then a major cast. So that right there gives her a nice little amount of extra mana, about 210. And she does consume mana, but you don't need to stack a whole bunch of it. I think damage is more important than mana, because once you finish the target off, you can back up. You don't need to stay out in the fights until you're completely out of mana. You know, you can get in there, harass the target, and not stay out for hours at a time, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So don't worry about the mana too much. Just be aware that she does consume a bit of it. Now, Shadow Scroll is the last card that I built, and this one is the same as the other one. It's going to have 3 major casts. So you'll be having a good amount of power. You'll have a nice little mana pool, and you will have some survivability. Also, you have vision in this deck. So this deck right here seems to be working out pretty well for me. I'm gonna do a live stream with it, or if I can't get it live, I'm going to definitely post some highlights of it. So make sure to take a look out for that, people. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now so you can see when that video pops out. Like the video if you found it helpful. If you liked it, I'd appreciate it. And also, people, share the video out. This is a new hero. Maybe some people are still looking for deck builds for her, so hopefully mine is pretty good and people will like it. As always, thank you for viewing my video. I appreciate it. That's all I have for you today. Let me know how you're liking the new hero, though. In the comments, let me know what you think about her. I've heard from some of my subscribers that they think she's OP, that think she's going to be nerfed. Some people say she's awesome, she's just right. I don't think she's OP. I think she's in a good place right now, and I think it's going to change this meta. It's going to change the way that people engage and the way they think about fights. It's not just going to be a big brawl anymore, because you know that you can't just run away. That was a big thing. People could engage, and then they knew that if they had a decent escape, they could just run away. Now you can't really do that. If you engage incorrectly, you have a hero on the field who has a global ult that doesn't need to be aimed, right? It's not like Murdoch. She's going to kill you if you mess up. So I like her. I think she brings some diversity to the game that was much needed. She changes this meta up, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about her, though. All right, people. Thank you for watching the video. I'm out of here. Peace. We'll see you in the next video.